Oh, oh my God. YouTubers and Facebook friends, how are you? Yes, it's me, Mike. I'm back. You guys, I'm so sorry. You're probably wondering what the heck happened to me. Well, boy, has it been a crazy year. Where are you? You guys right over here? I think you are. Yes, you are. Yes, it has been a crazy 2020 with all this COVID-19 and virus stuff going on. I hope everybody out there is safe. So you guys are probably wondering, this is more of an update video. I have nothing to review, unfortunately. But this is more of an updated video for you guys because you guys, I look at you guys as my extended family. And you guys are wondering, where am I? Has COVID come for me? No, COVID has not come for me quite yet, but you never know in today's times. So anyway, I wanted to make, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I hope you guys stick with me because it is very interesting what I've gone through since maybe November. If you look at the bottom of this video, you'll see that the last food review I did was of the Burger King taco. And that was many months ago. And basically what had happened was I did that video and then I started having these dental issues. My mouth started hurting. I was having problems with my teeth. And so in December, I had one of my tooth extracted because it was too much pain, and I wasn't able to do any kind of food reviews up until that point. And then after the extraction, and the extraction was actually a front tooth. I'm not going to show you guys. I'm going to spare you because it's not pretty. But I mean, come on, that's my cosmetic teeth up front here. It's what I put on the channel for you guys when I eat. You guys don't need to see a big hole in my mouth. So I'm like, well, yeah, I don't know if I should do videos. I'm healing from the extraction. It doesn't look good, you know, biting into something and you see a big hole in my mouth. So I was gonna spare you guys those kind of videos, and I just wasn't feeling well anyway after all the dental stuff, and I still need to get that extraction filled and get a tooth put in there, but unfortunately right now everything's closed, and that's what happened. The first of the year it was pretty uneventful. I didn't really do anything. Happy 2020 to you guys. I didn't even say that to you. And then this whole virus thing started trickling in Las Vegas. I was living in Las Vegas. And in March, they started closing everything. So I had an appointment to get this mouth looked at so I could resume doing food reviews for you guys. And of course, everything was starting to shut down at that point. So the dentists weren't letting people in. I mean, if it was like an emergency surgery or something like that, yeah, I mean, you know, that could be done. But this wasn't an emergency. This was just something, you know, that I wanted to get taken care of. And so, big issues here. And that's why I haven't really done any food reviews for you guys. And then everything starts shutting down. Vegas starts shutting down. It's like all the casinos closed. I've never seen anything in my life like this. All the casinos closed. All the restaurants closed. Or if you went to like a fast food place, excuse me, if you went to a fast food place, you had to get it to go. Now, the apartment that I was sharing with my roommate, He decided, because he got laid off, and I got laid off as well, and he decided to go back to Colorado because that's where his family lived. And I kind of thought about it, and like, my family lives in Colorado too. I don't have any family in Vegas, just me living in Vegas and my friends. And since I didn't have a job to go to, and I don't know, since he was going back, we kind of talked to the landlord, and we, paid some rent up front. He's back in Vegas now. I'm not. I was supposed to be back in Vegas by now, but things just keep getting better this year for me, okay? Because it gets better, guys. So he goes back to Colorado, and then I come to Colorado. That's where I'm at right now, guys. I'm in Aurora, which is a suburb of Denver, and I'm at my brother-in-law's place, ex-brother-in-law, but I still consider him family. And so I'm staying with him. And I was just going to stay here for maybe a month and a half, and then I was gonna return home. Of course, still nothing has opened up in Vegas. What do we got? Today is what? May something. I don't even know. Let me look here real quick. I don't even know what the date is. It's May 13th. Oh, great. It's the 13th. Oh, that's a lucky day. It's May 13th. So here we are almost in the middle of May now. And I came out here like late March when everything closed. I mean, my gym closed. I couldn't do anything. My movie theater closed. I couldn't even go see movies. I mean, nothing. Everything closed. Vegas was like a ghost town. I'd never seen anything like it. So right after all that was happening towards the end of May or March, I came out here. So I get out here, and I'm thinking I'm going to avoid hospitals and stuff because that's where a lot of the virus stuff is taking place. So I'm going to avoid that at all costs and wear my mask. Yes, I do have masks. I am being responsible. I'm trying to stay home, and then if I go out, I put a mask on because, you got to be responsible, guys. We don't want to make more people sick. And I'm just, I come out here and I hurt myself. Pretty bad, actually. So my brother-in-law, I'm sitting in the living room right now, but my brother-in-law has he's got like a townhome. So he's got stairs that go up to the bedrooms and then stairs that go down to like the garage and the laundry room. Well, one morning, it was a Monday morning, I'll never forget it now. It's etched right in here and all over here now. He goes off to work. And not long after he takes off to work, I got my laundry basket. I'm going downstairs to do the laundry. And this is maybe an hour after he went to work. And I don't know what happened. But I must have, because I wasn't able to hold on to the handrail for the stairs. I was holding my laundry basket. And I must have missed a step. And next thing I know, 5 steps later, right onto the side of my head. I mean, this whole right side here is what tumbled down the stairs. And all I remember is that I could barely breathe. And I'm like, oh crap. I don't feel good. Did I really do something bad? And I just touched my clavicle, my right clavicle here, and I could feel it was cracked. And I'm like, damn. So the next thing was, here I'm laying on the floor. I don't know what all damage I may have done to myself. My whole leg here was just, it was just all scraped up due to the fall, and a lot of pain. It's trying to heal. There's some little heel marks, and then of course I've got some damage going on. But the phone was up here in the living room. I didn't have a phone or anything with me downstairs. So what I was starting to get worried about is, would I be able to pull myself off the floor in the pain that I was in, get myself 2 flights up the stairs, the ones I just fell down, and get back up here to the living room so I could call 911. And that kind of scared me, because I'm like, if I can't move, my brother-in-law literally just went to work. He's not going to be home until the end of the day. And no one would be able to hear me or anything. So I'm like, wow, I was really nervous. I just stayed on the floor. I tried to breathe as best as I could. And I said, you know what? I don't care how much pain I'm in. I don't care how much it hurts. I've got to get up to a phone. I've got to call 911. And like I said, I felt my clavicle here, and I could feel that it was cracked. So I did some damage. So I just with all the pain that I felt, I got myself up and I walked back up those 2 flights of stairs, and I got myself over here to this couch that I'm sitting on, and I called 911, and they came and they put a brace around my neck, because they didn't know if I had any spinal issues or neck issues, head issues. They didn't know. So the paramedics came. They took me to University of Colorado, which is a great hospital. Went into the ER, and they start putting me on, like painkillers and stuff, and that helped a little bit. But I was barely breathing, and their concern was if I didn't start breathing normally soon, that could cause pneumonia. Now, I don't believe I've ever had pneumonia. If I did, I don't remember it. Maybe I was a kid. I don't know. But the doctors were saying we need to send you to ICU. I mean, that's pretty serious if you go to ICU. That's the intensive care unit. And I don't think I've ever been in ICU, because I don't really hurt myself that much. If I had stayed in Vegas, I wouldn't have fallen, because I live on the ground floor in Vegas, and I don't fall in Vegas. I'm never on stairs in Vegas. But out here, boom, I'm out here for what? 2 weeks, and I hurt myself really bad. So they sent me to ICU. Well, first of all, I had to do like CAT scans and stuff. They got to do imaging to find out what exactly did I break. Luckily, my head and my neck and my spine were fine. They were concerned that I may have punctured like a lung or something like that, which they would have had to have done like emergency surgery for that. Luckily, I didn't puncture anything. I was good. If you guys follow me on Facebook or even Instagram, Mike's Vegas, BKMKBK on Instagram. I posted a picture of when I was in the hospital and what had happened. And if you guys saw that, that's what that picture was all about. But so they come to me and they say, well, you shattered your right clavicle. And they said that we could let it heal on its own, but because of the way I shattered it, I guess in 3 places. So they were like, it's really not going to heal on its own. I mean, it will, but it will take a long time, and because of the way you shattered it, it's probably not going to. You're going to have problems. An orthopedic surgeon told me this, because I had to go to ortho. That's orthopedics, bone specialist. I had to go up into a ward there. And she said, we're gonna need to do surgery, which they made an incision. I'm gonna spare you guys the scar, but they made an incision right here, and then they had to put in like a bridge or something where they put the clavicle back together again. It feels very weird, and I still get a little pain from that. So I try not to mess with it too much, and I have, you know, like arm exercises that I have to do to keep the arm flexible. And so because they were going to do surgery, they had to admit me to the orthopedic ward in the hospital and give me my own room. And but they had better news for me, better news, because I didn't realize what damage I'd done to my body. So I said, well, why am I in a lot of pain just because I broke my clavicle? Is it because I bruised my right side when I went down the stairs? And they said, oh no, you not only bruised the right side, you broke 9 ribs. And I'm like, what? I broke 9 of my ribs on my right side. That's why I could barely breathe. That's why they were concerned that there would be some kind of a lung puncture or some kind of a puncture to an organ, like the liver or something like that, you know, because the liver's over here too. And they were concerned with that I may have punctured something. But luckily I didn't. Luckily I didn't. And they said it could have been a lot worse. You could have done damage to your head. You could have done damage to your neck. You could have done damage to your spine. So yeah, I got some broken ribs, and I got a shattered collarbone or clavicle. So I was in the hospital for a week. They did the surgery up here. As far as the ribs, they said they're going to heal on their own, but it'll take many weeks for those to heal. They put me on oxycodone. They put me on some great painkillers. I'm all off of those now, by the way. I take some Tylenol once in a while, maybe some Aleve, which is an anti-inflammatory. I'll take those once in a while. They're just over-the-counter drugs. But they gave me in the hospital for pain, and if there's any ladies watching, and if you've had kids, you might know what this is. It's called an epidural. And they gave me that in the ICU. There's something they put on my back. Pain management came in. I like those guys. Those are my friends. Pain management came in, and they put an epidural on my upper back. And that really reduced me feeling pain. And so, like I said, I was released on Easter morning. They released me, and I came back here to Brett. That's my ex-brother-in-law's name, Brett. Came back to his place, and just been in and out. Sore, barely moved. That's why, you know, you guys are kind of hearing from me right now. I didn't even know if I wanted to do a video, because I'm sure this is entertaining, is me doing a review, but since nothing's open and you guys have probably been wondering where the hell I've been, I figured I'd do an update video instead. If you guys want me to do, like, I notice that a lot of people are doing frozen pizzas right now on YouTube. They're doing reviews, but reviews from like the grocery store. I can do reviews. I still have some issues with my teeth, but if you guys want to see a review, like a frozen pizza review or something out of the store that looks like something you want to try, but you want me to try it first, I'll be your guinea pig. That would be great. This video is going on 20 minutes, probably the longest video I've ever done for you guys. But it was important for me to let you know that I'm all messed up, man. I'm glad to be out here in Colorado. I'm glad to be quarantined. There's nothing going on in Vegas right now. But I wanted to let you guys know that Corona hasn't got me yet. I did have a couple on Cinco de Mayo, but it hasn't come for me yet. And hopefully it won't, because I enjoy this channel and I enjoy doing food reviews for you guys. But I'm messed up right now. And if you want me to do something from the grocery store, definitely. Just leave a comment below and I will definitely go to the grocery store and buy something, a frozen pizza, whatever you guys want to see. Just if you want to see content. I like to put content out there. But I know you guys haven't seen me since at least November of last year. So once again, I'm feeling better. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on with me. I hope all of you are safe. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, even though I haven't been here. And we're going to kick this Corona's ass, because we've got to. This is crazy. We need to resume our lives. I don't know what else to say. But thank you guys so much for being there and for watching this. And if you did stay until the end, thank you. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But I'm telling you guys, I'm much better. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that bell icon up there if you want notifications on when I post a video once every 6 months. I'm going to try to do a little better on that. So thank you so much, guys, for supporting me and being there for me. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Be safe and have a great day.